cash. Okay, so this one as well, wrap Bitcoin here. WBT. So it completed this retracement down to this 38.2 level. So that tells me that this is, and it's holding. So this tells me that this is pretty bullish still. It held at the 38.2 level, which is tells me it's pretty bullish. So because it usually would retrace a little bit further in, but you can see since the end of July 24th, price is held above this zone, right above 29,000 here. So and then you got this huge bull candle, daily bull candle coming out, right? It's just nice and full. It's breaking all these wicks here. It's testing these. There's a mini zone here. See if you can see it on the 4 hour. There's a mini zone here. You can see price rejected, broke, and now rejected, downside, boom. Now this is coming back up. It's testing this 4 hour. So I think the bulls have definitely resumed on wrap Bitcoin here. So looking for a position. I mean, obviously this would have been a great one to get in on, but missed it. So now we gotta look for the next one, but that's okay. The only thing is that you're playing like you're basically, price is super bullish. It's above this moving average. This is our range for the month, but you have this huge zone here, this previous high area. So it's gonna have to break this. So the only way your risk to reward is really significant is if it breaks this area and you can target the full monthly range. If it doesn't break this area, then you're not going to get enough range in it to really make it worth your while to take a trade, in my opinion. But you can see these little areas, and it's got to break a bunch of areas still, which I think it will. I think your best bet, honestly, still would be to just wait for price to come back down to this 29,000 level. If it does, if it doesn't, there's no trade. But if it does, then this trade is still good, because that's the only way you would probably get decent risk to reward. Because worst case scenario, price only makes it to the top of this zone. I mean, now you're looking at a 3 to 4 risk to reward if price comes back down to 29,000. If it doesn't, your risk to reward is terrible. So because then you're looking for a mini zone here. You're basically looking for price to come back down to, you know, maybe here, kind of see where there's this little zone here. You know, price might come down to here and then head higher, but you know, that's such a skimpy zone, and like you're kind of, it's not the best liquidity zone to enter. There's not a lot of support there, obviously, because it's brand new and it's not even really a zone yet. Whereas this zone is established. This zone is great. This, between 29,000 and 28.5 kind of thing is very established, very healthy. So I would still wait for price to come back down to this area to buy. Unfortunately, if you missed yesterday's entry right here, then I mean the next best bet is just wait again still. And if it comes down, great. If it doesn't, great. There might be no trade. It kind of is what it is. Sometimes you get the trades, sometimes you miss them. It does happen. There's always another one coming up, so just be patient, be ready for the next one. Be ready if this comes down to 29,000 to buy. If not, then wait for the next one. So that's wrap Bitcoin.